Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chachadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim, Sadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shaman. This week's topic is going to be entitled Responsibilities Brings Experience. Responsibilities brings experience. And Spirit just inspired, just discussing with brothers and, judging certain particular matters that we learn to judge better now because we have taken on responsibilities in this world that, when we first came in, we thought we wouldn't have, right? I myself came in this thing when I was 19 and I'm about to be 33. So the way I thought when I was 19 and the things I was responsible for at 19 are far different now. But with those responsibilities came experience, right? Whether it be assets, liabilities, children, women, different particular scenarios, doing the right thing, doing the wrong thing, having a good stint when you super on point, having stints when you go off. All that burden and responsibilities brought experience. And I'm doing this lesson to let you brothers know to don't shy from responsibilities. Go through them because it will build experience. This is the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, with the ancient men is wisdom, and in length of days understanding, right? So wisdom is the what, right? We know not to eat pork. But the understanding is the why not to do it. And with that said, it's we could know these scriptures and regurgitate these scriptures, but it's much different to actually experience and be tried in some of the things the scriptures speak about, which I think is much better. And a part of that again is taking on burdens, taking on responsibilities, taking on trials and tribulations head on, and learning from them, because it makes you a better judge. It makes you, if a brother come, and I'm gonna say this too, it's not just in the truth, but like I'm seeing this in my real life experience. Like, a brother comes to you with a particular situation and you can't really relate because you personally haven't really been through it. You could give him particular scriptures, but it's still a certain disconnect. And I say that to say this, like at my job, I'm not in the union, but I deal with union guys that have been with this company for longer than I've been alive. And, certain of the roles that I deal with that they do, I've actually done. So I can relate. Some of the machines they drive, for example, I've drove years ago and I understand how that machine goes. I can understand, why that accident might have happened, and they can relate to me. I'm not a guy that just says the instruction manual say this, and it's a difference there. It's a difference there in how people receive your information and what you're telling them when you're telling them, look, I knew what happened. Look, I drove this machine X amount of years too as well, and I know how this go, that go, and as opposed to, if you go to the page on the instruction manual, it tells you this, it's going to sound formulaic. There's going to be a bit of disconnect. But the fact that I had that experience, when I'm judging a particular matter, and you're dealing with that person, they could relate to you more. And when we out there, we're judges. And I think this is why the Most High has put brothers through a lot of things since we came in. Our attitude is always, get us the fuck out of here as soon as possible. But the Most High had us here for a number of years, and brothers have grown, Brothers have grown, not just in the truth, but in maturity in terms of life responsibilities. So we were raised up by apostles and elders, and guess what? There's other brothers coming in, and we're raising them in the same stead that we were raised. And that's my message to brothers too. When shit is coming at you head on, don't try to use scriptures to circumvent your problems. don't care about the world or whatever and try to run away from your responsibilities. No, face them shits head on and learn something. Learn something from it, you know? Even if it stresses you the fuck out, you know? The Most High will bring you out on the other side. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 1 and 3. Blessed be the Most High, even the Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, the Father of mercies, and the Father of mercies. That right there proves that there's no hell. Little side topic right there, but I like that scripture. I'm gonna use that now. The Father of mercies. He's called the Father of mercies. So how the fuck is a place where you burn forever even a thing? But let me not go too off tangent. It says, and the power of all comfort. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua comforts us. How? Through these holy scriptures. That's why it's called a comforter. It says, who comforted us in all our tribulation. So even when you dealing with particular hardships, like I think about, like, you know, brothers might go through child support issues or baby mama drama, shit with their family being kicked out, all this type of stuff. It's tribulation, but you come out on the other side learning shit. You know, you come out on the other side with another experience. And if you don't go through anything, if you don't go through some of these things, brothers, you ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna grow in a sense of you, like life experience wise type shit. So it says that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of the Most High. So we're able now to comfort these brothers that come to us with some real life hardship, because we've also been through that real life hardship and the Lord brought us through, and we could give them wisdom from the scriptures, but also from our own life experience. This is how the Lord brought me through this thing, brother. This is my scenario with it. Now we have to show what they call intellectual humility. So, you know, if a brother is telling you particular something, his life experience, how it might play out for him, might not be the same how it played out for you. So you can't say, you know, my way is absolute, how I went through is the absolute way. But look, brother, this is what I went through, this is the experience, and this is the wisdom I could give to you from my particular experience with that situation. And you can handle it according to how you handle it, of course using the scriptures. So that sort of thing, you know, because we're not all the same. We don't have the same thought process. You know, we can approach the scenarios, same exact scenario, but we have different spirits that can lead to different outcomes. But we can still share what we've been through, all right, to give a brother a heads up. You know what I mean? To give a brother a heads up, man. Experience is so valuable. You know what I'm thinking about too, how this relates to? Like, if you look at the current job market right now, people don't want people with degrees. They're looking for people with experience, because the instruction manual, you can read it back and forth, but if you don't have any practical experience, a guy that has a practical experience with it, he has critical thinking to say, I know the instruction manual will say that, but, you know, I remember Elder Monatazak, he was telling us a story a while ago when it was the same topic, talking about experience. He was like, I could tell when it's a new guy on the job because he come with a big ass tool belt with a bunch of tools on it, when the fucking job don't need nothing more than the pliers and a screwdriver. Why does he know that? Because he said from the experience. You know what I'm saying? So like that, like now you'll know how to deal with situations like this. Don't need that much. You know, there's a saying that says the young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions. So shit like that, you know, when you go through particular situations, you know, how to handle the scriptures, how to, you know, the exceptions to the rule, if you will. It's like when a brother first come in and he's like, I'm not eating no fucking Thanksgiving and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, brother, chill out. Like, you know, the scriptures, just have the fucking food and go about your day. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's a little example of what I'm trying to relay across, right? Let's see this one. Got two more. Lord willing. This is the book of Psalms 71 and 19. Thy righteousness Also, O Yahweh is very high, who hath done great things. O Yahweh, who is like unto thee? None. Yahweh stands alone. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakadash stands alone. It says, thou which hast showed me great and sore troubles, shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. So the Lord will bring you down and bring you back up. It says, thou shalt increase my greatness and comfort me on every side. So for the Lord to really bring brothers up, there's a point where the Most High has to bring brothers down. And often tribulations and things that we go through is tied with what? Responsibilities. Whether you're going through financial situations, for example, guess what, brother? Either you're gonna just sit there, or you're gonna bust your ass to get a job. You get a job, it's not enough, guess what? You're gonna have to bust your ass to get 2 jobs. Shit is like that. It's fucking hard, but hey, man, you're gonna learn some shit from that. You're gonna have some sort of takeaway from that you could give brothers examples. You know what I'm saying? I tell brothers, like, for example, the job thing. Don't, in my personal experience, you're your own man. Don't make gig work your primary source of income. I told many brothers that, because they was running into the financial jams, and there's no real security there, right? For example, if you do Lyft and Uber like myself, I did it before. Your car goes, everything goes. Or you might have the little bike. That bike goes, everything goes. But I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you, like, I've been through that shit. I made money with that shit. That shit is a no-go. Make that shit your side shit. And brothers took heed and got regular jobs, and boom, better. You know what I'm saying? So, able to judge that matter by doing the shit, reflecting on it, and sharing my life experience and wisdom on it. But that thing came with a lot of tribulation, right? It came with a lot of headache, man. Cars fucking up, and it came with a lot of shit. Sometimes it's dry out there. So that particular trial and tribulation that was tied to those responsibilities, I left out of that, comforted by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua, and gained more life experience. They say the game of life is the game of everlasting learning. This is the book of Deuteronomy 1 and 13, and I'll close with this. Take you wise men, this is what Moses was saying. Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. Right, and that word there for known, let's see what they have in the Hebrew. I believe the word there is Yadai, and that means experienced man. So when you're looking for particular leaders, you want men with wisdom. They make wise choices, understanding. They understand those choices that they make, and known or experienced amongst your tribes. And often, burden of responsibilities, handled well or even not well, on the other side will come with experience. So that's what I just wanted to, lesson I just wanted to do, brothers. You know, a lot of shit is coming at you. Just take it in good faith, man. Take it in good stride. The Most High is putting you through that shit so you can learn shit. So I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Zadakim that do this thing the most truth and sincerity. Shalom.